Professor Black Ops, you see it, let's get it. 50 years ago, he made the first cell phone call. So let's check this out. For me, it's a little nostalgic, old time. I just like to see how technology have progressed. So we're gonna see the old school. If you look at the thumbnail, I used to own that old school bag phone probably in 1995. But let's check out the first cell phone call and let's project what's the next 50 years are gonna be like. Super interesting time. So
and that everyone, people are projecting that it could get down to the point that everyone will be able to carry a telephone around in their briefcase or on their hip or whatever, and that everyone that wants one will be served.
Just real quick, that came to fruition, man. You got homeless people with cell phones. The Obama phone came out, so that pretty much in the United States, in a first world country, has came true.
June for CNN.com.
Hi, Judy.
Mobile telephones are not new. People have been making calls from their cars for decades. Some people, that is. Until now, technology has limited the number of people who could use them. Even in a city as big as New York, no more than 24 people can use mobile phones at once.
Back then, it was only for the rich. The first cell phone, I think, cost like $5,000.
Don Holt of AT&T.
You have one antenna that transmit out into a given area. And if for, say, description purposes, you have 20 channels, only 20 people could talk at any one time.
But now, thanks to cellular communications, mobile phones may soon come to the masses.
In cellular, what we've done is we've broken an area up into segments, cells we call them, and each cell has an antenna on it, and it transmits on very low power in that cell. So what happens is you're driving your car and you go from the one cell to the next cell. Your call is handed off from the first cell to the second cell. You pick up a new channel in the second cell, and the original channel you had in the first is released for a new customer coming into the area.
An elaborate computer system directs the whole process, with reuse of the channels the key.
Look how big that mainframe is back there. I used to work on an IBM mainframe years ago as my first job. I think in 1988, I worked on a mainframe. But look at how big that mainframe is.
AT&T says when the system gets going in Chicago about a year from now, everyone who wants a mobile phone will be able to have one for about $200 a month. And according to Russell Mooney of the FCC, the potential is limitless.
People are projecting that it could get down to the point that everyone will be able to carry a telephone around in their briefcase or on their hip or whatever, and that everyone that wants one will be served.
I'm Jeff Locke, CNN in Chicago.
So once again, something quick. I just thought that was amazing how time flies, and that they projected the future to be true. So what is the next 50 years going to be like? Once again, Professor Black Ops, feeling old, please subscribe.